All right, guys. So Sean's a bum, and he decided to go on Asia before me and test out Kokomi. So I thought I'd hop on here too, and to get a video out for you guys because not a lot of people really are gonna get up early for this. But yeah, you can tell I'm kind of dead because of my voice here. But today we're gonna be trialing Kokomi, and you'll get my first impressions of what she can do and whatnot. So let's just jump straight into it. Sangonomiya Kokomi's elemental skill summons forth Bake Karage, created from water and will restore HP for nearby characters and apply the wet status to nearby opponents. When Sangonomiya Kokomi uses her elemental burst, she deals Hydra damage to nearby opponents and dons her ceremonial garb, which temporarily increases the damage dealt by normal charge attacks. Her elemental burst can also enhance Bake Karage, allowing it to deal AoE Hydro damage. Alright, 3-hit combo. She throws bubbles. Charge attack. She has a really fast charge attack. Alright, since I'm playing it in Asia, I have like no stamina. Oh man. There we go. Ready to drop Bake Karage. I'm doing like 1k damage. Okay, the jellyfish is actually doing a little bit of damage. I don't feel any damage happening. Okay. So we have this much, right? We're doing like 2k per attack. I'm gonna drop that down. Not even 2k. About. Then when I pop Bake Karage. Oh, okay. 7k? It's like 7k per hit, and the jellyfish procs like 4,000. For how fast she attacks, that isn't that bad. And I already have my burst again. Forward the line. I throw bubbles that do 1,000 and 2,000 damage, and then I start doing 7k damage per normal attack. That is a huge increase from doing 1k to 2k to like doing 7k. Wait, way more than 2 times my damage, like 3 times my damage. All right, now I want to take the time to look into her talents or whatever to see like why the scaling is so high on her attacks after she puts on the ceremonial garb. Oh, she pulls a book out of nowhere. 30k max HP. I'd say my Zhongli has like 32k, and she probably scales with HP, so she can be like way better. The weapon they gave her, Everlasting Moonglow, of course. Alright, I gotta keep in mind that her normal attacks are gonna be increased by a percentage of her HP in the trial because they gave her the 5-star weapon. That also, comes into account. And not everyone's gonna be pulling for this 5-star weapon because, yeah. They gave her 4-piece Hydro. So when she pops her elemental skill, her normal and charge attacks do damage. See, so I don't understand that about her role. Like, she's supposed to be a healer, right? And Mihoyo sells her as a healer. It says she's a support with excellent healing capabilities. But the thing is, she has the DPS set on here. And she's doing, damage. So she's kind of a healer that can jump into the battle and do damage. So her role is kind of weird when it comes to, like, actual gameplay wise and what you'd summon for on her. If you summon her, you want a healer on your team, right? But if you're skipping her, it's because you already have a healer. But she's kind of like a duo. Like, she can heal and she can also do damage. A little bit of both. But the way they build her in the trial makes her look like a DPS. But we all know that she can heal. And she gets some scaling from her HP to her attack. Let me just jump over to her talents real quick. Okay, so she does 3 Hydro attacks. Okay, these are pretty good percentages. For her not critting at all, these are good percentages for a Catalyst character. Hitting 100%, and then 98, and then 150. So yeah, these percentages aren't bad for normal attacks. These are great. Karage's Oath does 7% regeneration, 7% of max HP is regeneration, and then 795. Keep in mind, this is all at level 8. And the ripple damage is 174%. And also, she's not critting, so though the uptime on it could be worse. Like Barbara's one, like 30 goes like on a 30-second cooldown. And I think it has like 15-second uptime. Hers lasts for 12 seconds, but it goes on cooldown for 20 seconds. So it has an 8-second downtime. So it'll obviously still be healing. And I'm pretty sure when she pops her burst, it refreshes the jellyfish. Deals harder damage surrounding opponents and heal nearby active characters at fixed intervals. This healing is based off of Kokomi's max HP. Right. So her burst, Nereid's Ascension. The might of Watatsumi descends, dealing hydro damage to surrounding opponents. Alright, right. So here's what the Garb does. Normal attack, charge attack, and Bakekrage attacks are increased based on her max HP. And she heals the party when her normal attacks hit opponents, based on her max HP, and she gets resistance to interruption. And she can walk on water, because yeah. Alright, right, so the skill damage percentage is 16.7% of her max HP. Well, I keep in mind that HP can go really high, so that's why these percentages are really low. HP can go like really high, up to like 30k-ish, depending on how good you build her for HP. And then you have the HP regeneration per hit, Bakekrage damage bonus. Her jellyfish has a 8-second downtime, but it can be refreshed with this, I'm pretty sure. I think that's a talent. She pops her burst, it goes on cooldown for 18 seconds, it stays up for 10 seconds, and the energy cost is 70. Which is interesting because I don't think we've ever had... I don't know if we have any characters at 70 energy cost. Alright, so her first passive is Tamanuya's Casket. If Sanganami Kokomi's own Bakekrage are on the field when she uses Narrated Ascension, the Bakekrage's duration will be refreshed. Yeah, so this is the talent that allows her to, refresh Bakekrage, and keep its uptime way higher than it's supposed to be. And so when it refreshes it, it's just like it's being placed down again. So say, you leave the jellyfish on the field for about 6 seconds or something, and when it's going to end another 6 seconds, you just refresh it. And then it'd be up. It can literally be up 100% of the time, if you time it properly, of course. But yeah, when she pops her burst, the jellyfish just gets refreshed. That's what this talent does. Next talent, Song of Pearls. While donning the ceremonial garment created by Nereid's Ascension, the normal charge attack bonus Sanganami Kokomi gains based on her max HP will receive a further increase based off 15% of her healing bonus. Okay, so that means that Kokomi's normal and charge attacks, while she has the garment on, isn't only increased by her max HP. It'll go even further and, increase more based on her healing bonus. So she'd be the first character in the game to actually use healing bonus as a stat, toward increasing, her stat bonuses and stuff, or increasing her normal and charge attack damage in this case. And I'm pretty sure she's the only she has 3 passives, unlike any other character. I can't think of any other character that's 3 passives. Because, when you think of it, you have your 3 talents, your skill, your normal attack, your skill, your burst, and then your 2 passives. But she has 3 passives, and I'm pretty sure one of them has to do with, Oh, wow. Okay, this is her passive talent. Decrease the swimming stamina, is just like Beto. And then Flawless Strategy. Yep, okay, this is the extra talent that makes her have an extra talent. So I'm going to make Kokomi has a 25% healing bonus, but a 100% decrease in crit rate. What that means is that you can't crit with her, even if you wanted to. I don't even know if it's possible to even go above 0% crit rate on her. But she sacrifices all of her crit rate just for this healing bonus. And that goes into her Bakekarage's attacks. And, so she can heal more, obviously. But yeah, that's interesting as hell, to me, at least. Everybody's going to be like, well, she's not going to be able to do damage or whatever, not critting. But she might actually, I'm going to be honest. This trial, all the enemies, and she's level 80, right? So, it's pretty much near endgame-ish. She's doing 1 to 2k damage, barely 2k damage without the garb. And then when she puts on the garb, she's doing 7k, 6 to 7k per normal attack. I think that's insane. But the thing is, the set that you play on her and whatnot, whether you build more healing bonus or whether you build more HP, I don't know which would be better. This is just me ranting because, just first look at Kokomi. I was as clueless as you guys, and, well, I'm actually a little bit surprised. And I'm going to be summoning for her, so if you guys do want to, stay tuned to when I do summon. I'm gonna be summoning some days after we get the free 10 summon out of the login bonus. So stay tuned for that and subscribe if you want to watch my summoning session. I don't have too much energy right now. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Please. But I had to get up to see what Kokomi's kit consisted of. But yeah. This is the stuff that they give her in the trial, obviously, is to make it look really good. They got her best in slot weapon right here, but it's at R1. I don't know what it's like at the further refinements. But yeah, I don't know what a fully built Kokomi would be looking like, but 4-piece Hydro is alright on her. In my opinion, though, it could probably be something different, like Tenacity the Millith or Maiden. I don't know. I don't know what would work better on her. Everybody's going to be building her weird. She's just got different things to work on, that's why. Because she does Hydro damage, she uses HP as her healing, she uses healing bonus now, like as an add-on to her, you know, normal and charge attacks when she uses her ceremonial garment. And then, you know, there's just so much to her now. And so many people are going to be confused on how to build her, so we'll wait and see how everybody else does it. And yeah, even I'll be building her on the channel, so if you want to stay tuned. Right, I'm going to go run her one more time. I still have the garment on. Oh wait, I didn't even test the charge attack. Okay, look, I'm doing like 1.4. That's like a 2k proc. I can't crit because I sacrificed on my crit rate. I want to get my burst. Okay, I got my burst. Okay. So look, 7k, 6.9k, 6.4k. I do 7k charge attack? Wait, no, I don't even have stamina. Give me my burst. I want to test my charge attack. Alright. So I do like a 4k on the... Oh, man. 9k charge attack? On a good day? That's interesting as hell. That could reach 10k. It's just because she's level 80. I think if you send her to the next phase where she gets more HP, the scaling will be like a little bit more higher. But yeah, I mean, this is with her 5-star weapon too, so like, I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm going to be pulling for this. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. Alright, so looking at the stats from in the trial, she gets, you know, 30k HP, I already said before, but she gets 1.2k attack, which is decent, but it's pretty low. But now what I really wanted to see in here was, you know, the negative crit rate. And she has... You know, it says she sacrifices all of her crit, so she has negative 100 crit rate. But in the trial, she actually has negative 74 crit rate. And that proves that you can raise her crit rate. But now, is it possible to raise it above 0? I'm not sure at all, but maybe. Maybe people will actually end up doing that. But as of right now, her crit rate is the negative 74 in the trial. So, and it's not negative 100, so it proves that you can actually increase your crit rate. But getting 100% crit rate might be a little harder or whatever. But if you do raise your crit rate, does it actually pass that amount? Does it actually go past 0, and does it actually allow her to crit? And if it does, can people actually get a decent crit rate for her? These are just questions coming from me, but, you know, I'm just here to look at the stats. She has 70% healing bonus. That's really good. I think she scales with healing bonus, but that's really good for her kid, at least. Because she uses that. And she has 83% Hydro damage bonus. She has a 2-piece Hydro. And I'm pretty sure she has a Hydro Cup. I think. Okay, I can't even view the artifacts. Wow. Thanks. Wait, maybe I could just check if you get it from the cup. Yep. 46%. Okay, she has a Hydro damage cup. Where the hell's the 80 coming from then? What? I think she scales with Hydro damage. And she doesn't actually scale with HP or healing bonus. She has 70% healing bonus. Her talent that she gets... healing bonus from is the 25 from that. Her artifacts don't even give her healing bonus, do they? She probably has a healing bonus crown. She has a healing bonus crown, doesn't she? She probably has, yeah, okay, that's a healing bonus crown, most likely. I'm not exactly sure the scaling on the healing bonus crown because I've never actually used one before. But yeah, I think she has a healing bonus crown with a Hydro damage cup. And the substats happen to have crit rate and crit damage for some reason, even though she doesn't use any of it. And she has 105 elemental mastery as well. I gotta keep in mind that she's gonna be able to do elemental reactions because the trial is just her by herself. But if we build her with elemental reactions, she'll probably be like way better. Because I remember in the collected thingy video, whatever, with Dainsliff, when Dainsliff explains her kit, she's actually doing like some comp with Fischl. You drop Fischl's burn, then you switch to her, and then you just keep getting electrocharged. So, you know, the comps that people are going to make with her, they'll be amazing. But we'll have to wait and see. It would seem that Kokomi can also set up elemental reactions really well. Like characters who leave on-field stuff. Or, I don't know. I'm pretty sure should have saved the ceremonial garb. So I could just pop every skill in the game. But like, yeah, she can set up elemental reactions pretty well. If you use her like that. Like Zhongling is out here doing like 10k. That's just Zhongling. But she does set up this stuff. I want to get my energy back, and I want to pop all my bursts, and we'll see. Okay.
Surrendering.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, they're dead, literally. I already have my burst back. I mean, this is the trial, that's why. I have to do my 3-8 combo.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Okay, that wasn't even Kokomi at that point. Also, because she gains an attack. Wait, what's this? The normal and charge attack. I can't read. It's too early in the morning. Normal and charge attack damage bonus. So I'm gonna be a Kokomi gains based on her HP will receive a further increase based on 15% of her healing bonus. So it goes like higher. There's like an amount of it that goes higher with healing bonus that I actually don't know. I don't actually know how much the effects are, but I do know that all the bonuses here that are based on of her max HP. She uses HP for everything, so if you don't build her with HP, I don't know, bro. I might be the clown that throws the Skyward Atlas on her because I've had that weapon for a while and I haven't thrown on anyone. But like, I actually don't know how that'd be on her. But I'll test it out obviously if I get her. But yeah, that's for me. I don't know why they call this a flawless strategy. You lose all your crit rate. I'm pretty sure that was the first flaw of this talent. Maybe if the healing bonus was a little higher. But then again, I don't actually know how healing bonus scales. An actual healing. Because I don't think I have like a healing bonus card on my barber. I use like all HP on her. So I'm not exactly sure how overpowered healing bonus really is when it comes to healing. Alright, and really quick, I want to take a look at her constellations. Just to, see what a whale would be having on their Kokomi if someone actually did whale for Kokomi. Which wouldn't be uncommon, because you know how people are in the world. Alright, here we go. At Water's Edge, Constellation 1, while donning the ceremonial garment created by Neri's Ascension, the final normal attack in Kokomi's combo will unleash a swimming fish to deal 30% of her max HP as hydro damage. So, wow, this actually supports the DPS Kokomi. Because at the end of her attack, you just get an extra attack, which is kind of like a side-by-side hydro damage attack. But the damage is not considered normal attack damage. So what the hell is it considered then? Is it just hydro damage? Well, I mean, they're not specific with that, so all we can assume is that that's going to add DPS to Kokomi at the end of her, attack sequence. And she has a 3-hit combo sequence, so that's pretty low. Like, you just throw out 3 attacks, and then this fish comes out of nowhere. And yeah, I'd really want to see what that looks like, though. But that'll be for the people that pull for C1 Kokomi or get lucky enough to get her. Right, C2, the clouds like waves rippling. Sangonomiya Kokomi gains the following healing bonuses with regard to characters with 50% or less HP via methods. Okay, wait, I need to read that again. My brain just destroyed itself. Oh, okay. So basically what this constellation means is that she heals more to characters, or I guess characters have a higher healing bonus when, they're at 50% of their HP. 50% or less of their HP. Then she gains a higher healing bonus, which is more healing. So that's C2, just more healing if you're at lower HP. Alright, Constellation 3 is a talent upgrade for Neri's Ascension. That's her burst. C4, while donning the ceremonial garment created by Neri's Ascension, Sangonomiya Kokomi's normal attack speed is increased by 10%. And normal attacks that hit opponents will restore 0.8 energy for her. This effect can occur once every 0.2 seconds. So she just gains this is a decent constellation. It's nothing to be like, I don't see why it's all the way up here in C4. But yeah, she gains 10% attack speed. And when she hits enemies, wait, hold up. No, this is more better than I thought it was. She just can restore HP. I mean, not HP. Fuck. Energy for her, not the team, just her. She can restore her own energy by just normal attacking. Okay, it just kicked me out. Guys, I wasn't kidding. I literally don't play on Asia. Look, I got the starter characters. Like, I'm not gonna go back into the trial because it kicked me out. You know, maybe I should have not, doing the challenge because that's what started the timer in the first place. Right, back to the constellations. This is a good constellation. This is better than I thought it was. Because she just basically restores her own energy. Every 0.2 seconds, she can hit an enemy and restore 0.8 energy for herself. That is actually really good. Because she could just keep cycling her burst, and her burst is a 70 cost. And if you were going to become a Kokomi main DPS, then this is the constellation for you to cycle your burst over and over again. Then again, the 5-star weapon has kind of a similar effect. When you pop your burst, your normal attacks can, restore your energy. And I think the whole scheme for Kokomi is to cycle her burst. And then when you get her burst, then you just start DPSing with her while your team is just like vibing. But then again, because she's not critting, it's kind of like she's losing a lot of damage. But she's also, I think they tried to make her do a lot of damage, like with the HP scaling on this. And it could be better. I mean, they did give her best in slot weapon. But, I don't. Maybe other people will be able to build her better, So, yeah, we'll see. Alright, Constellation 5 increases the level of Karage's Oath by level 3. That's her elemental skill. And now, the one I've been looking forward to seeing, which is going to be a big surprise to me, and for anybody else who doesn't know, Sango Ishin, Constellation 6. While donning the ceremonial garment created by Nereid's Ascension, Kokomi gains a 40% hydro damage bonus for 4 seconds when her normal and charge attacks heal. Or would heal any party member with 80% or more HP. Well, this right here just makes you have a DPS Kokomi. Because 40% hydro damage bonus just given to you when you hit an enemy and heal. I mean, the prerequisites for even proccing this is to have her Nereid's Ascension on, which is her burst. And when you attack with that on, you already heal. But the requirement is that you need to heal a party member that has 80% or more HP. So basically, when everyone in your party is healed, 80% or above, then she would just get 40% hydro damage bonus, and she'd go crazy. Now, I don't know how overpowered this is, and I'm not going to say that this is a constellation that is insane or anything, because, 40% hydro damage bonus, I mean, we get more than that on our cup already. So, I mean, it would be like getting double it, but, on the other hand, she's not critting, and we don't actually know if this would, like, go crazy on her. We know hydro damage, this amount of hydro damage is really good. Don't get me wrong. She'd probably be doing a lot of damage with this. I'd probably pass, like, maybe I'd probably be doing, like, 15k per hit or something. Like, with the Ascension thing on. But, I'm just saying, for a Constellation 6, I don't know if this would be attainable for anyone. But if I were to recommend Constellations, I just think C1 would be amazing. Because the side-by-side attack, it's just extra DPS. It's just there. That's a very Constellation-friendly thing. It just, 30% of her max HP as hydro damage at the end of the attack. So it's kind of like a 4-hit combo, but it's not. And, and the other ones are good, but, like, I just think C1 is probably the best constellation here, or the easiest to get, So, yeah, that's enough for the constellations. I think I've pretty much reviewed her pretty well. Oh my god, look at that fish. Oh man. Alright. Let me go trial her one more time.
Allow me.
Okay, you don't hold the jellyfish. You can't hold that. You have to actually just press it. There's no hold skill for the jellyfish. But if I were to really just roll Kokomi, she's a healer, bro. I'm here doing like 2k damage. But like I said, this is just the test run. Obviously,
Let's move out.
she could definitely be better. Look at my jellyfish over there. It's not even near me. It's like gone. How does my charge attack do? My charge attack did like 9k just now. So like the scaling is really good on the ceremonial garment for HP to normal attack damage. Could it be better? I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it is because she doesn't crit. She literally doesn't crit. She gives up crit rate, and you get to see me bang. Look, I just hit like 9k, and then my normal attacks are doing like 7k, 6k for attack. But once again, she's not even meant to even be a DPS to begin with. She's just a healing character. She has a lot of support capabilities and whatnot. Pop the ceremonial garment, but she can definitely do damage. She can do damage because she has a ton of HP, and that HP to normal attack ratio goes crazy. Or it's also the Bake Karage. It does damage. She can do damage. She can definitely do damage. Don't look down on her because of that. But yeah, remember that her role in the game is pretty much a healer. Even Mahoyo said it himself, that she's a support character with excellent healing capabilities. She uses healing bonus, she uses HP, and if that's all you build her on, she's gonna heal a lot. But because a percentage of that goes into like her normal attacks, charge attacks, and the Bake Karage, the jellyfish, she'll be doing damage as well just because of that. So people who think that she's bad because she does like literally like a little bit of damage, she's not bad at all. It's just her role in the game. It's kind of like how people say Chi-Chi's the worst 5-star in the game, but she's a healer. People just don't use her because they have other healers, or they just use Zhongli to shield and they'll bother healing. Go try to beat Abyss 11 with I think Kokomi was like released along Abyss 11 just because they want you to get her for Abyss. You don't need to beat Abyss 11 with Kokomi. I beat it without it. You can have like a slight healing like Bennett, or you can use Barbara, or shielding actually works on there too, just so you don't get like slapped. But your active character does die. Your active character does die to the corrosive effect. So you need some sort of healing, whether it's a little bit or a lot, whatever you want to do. All right, I'm gonna do another test run. Okay, that jellyfish does AoE damage, so that's what's good about it. And the AoE isn't really small, it's pretty good. And when you pop your burst, you can just refresh. Oh wait, wow, I didn't do it in time. Oh, I'm about to have my jellyfish in like, there you go. The ceremonial garment really doesn't feel like it stays on that long. About to hit like 7k. For not critting, that's a lot of damage.
Rest and rebuild.
But then when she isn't in, the whole Bake Karage state, her normal attacks are just, they do baby damage. But I just think the increase from, the HP to her normal attacks, it actually is a lot. It's huge. Because going from like 2k or 1 to 2k per normal attack to 6 to 7k is actually like that's a huge increase in damage. So people will say what they want, but Kokomi's got potential as a freaking healer. Maybe if people want to clown around and DPS her, which would actually be serious because she can actually do some damage. Just the only downside is that she's just not critting. And critting in this game is like how people get those like really high damage builds. And
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
Yeah, pretty much. So anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below. I don't know if I was informative to any of you, but if I was, I'd appreciate if you subscribed so you could watch me summon for Kokomi. I've got about 10,000 Primo Gems saved up, so I hope that becomes a good summoning session. And I've already said this 3 times in the video, but like the reason why I'm not as energetic as I usually am is because it's like 8 o'clock in the morning and I don't really wake up that early. And here I am, gonna be editing this video. So yeah, see you guys.